Now this boat behind me here is called the Rand 30, and Rand are a very progressive company that has been making electric boats for a long time. So they started off with small picnic style boats which were really for inland waterways use, but they've always had an eye on sustainability, and all the boats that they make they offer with a choice of electric or petrol or diesel engines. But this new 30, this is their biggest boat yet, and quite a step up for them. Now this comes with either stern drive or outboard power. You can have up to twin 350 horsepower inboards or outboards, should give 50 knot plus performance. And it is obviously, as the name says, 30 foot long. Very nice sun pad at the stern with a wonderfully simple cushion that just folds over like that to make a lovely headrest, but equally flops back into place to create a backrest for the seating here. So you've got forward facing seating here, a large table that can be on a high-low legs that can lift it up and down and make another big sun pad there if you want to. This seat here has a more conventional hinged backrest, so it can face back onto the table to make this convivial seating area, but equally it will lift up and over. Can I do this one-handed? Just about. So that it can face forward as well. So when you're cruising underway, it's always more comfortable to be facing forwards. So you've got that option too. There's storage underneath. A couple of storage lockers there. And a little mini wet bar just in front. So there's an option of two fridges here. This has just got the one fridge installed there, and this is just left as storage, but you can have a second fridge in there. Small sink, and then the helm, sort of two-person bench with a flip-up bolster. Very simple helm station. This has just got the two small raimerings, but you can have a much bigger one, and they are working on a more integrated single screen with everything pre-programmed into it with more Rand bespoke software on it. Now this has got a single engine, this has got single 350, so you've got the Mercury throttles. It is of course a Mercury engine, quite an upright helm position, and then this hardtop you can see that stretches all the way back here. Now this end of it is not solid, this is just a fabric sunshade, simple poles that lift it up, tension it and create a large amount of shade over the stern section, and really good deep bulwark, so it's very well protected. This is kind of waist height really, so really tall, gives you a nice safe feeling of being very much in the boat. Does mean you don't get quite such a great view when you're sat down, but you do see out over the top of it. And then it is a full walk around design, so you move up into the bow and there's quite a nice compact little seating area here with two small benches there, and there's storage under here, and it's always nice to be able to open that without having to lift the cushions off, so quite useful storage area there. Two-person bench there, seating facing forward, and steps up, little teak steps, so you can hop over the sides there if you want to. And there is a little integrated anchor locker, lifts up and you can see a through hull anchor there jutting out through the bow, quite neatly done. And here you can see that unusual hardtop design, so it's a kind of two section windscreen that tilts up and then off at an angle, and it's also curved, so it must be quite a complex moulding that. And back down into the cockpit, but there's also a surprisingly good little cabin, and they haven't got the finished door here at the moment. They've just brought something temporarily for the show. It swings open and then down into the cabin, and quite steep steps down if I'm honest, but it's quite a long way down. But there is a decent bed that tucks up under the bow. There's not a lot of headroom, but you just crawl in there lie down, bit of storage, a couple of reading lights, or I'm not sure the power is switched on at the moment, and then a surprisingly good heads with not quite full standing headroom. It's probably about 5'9", 10 thereabouts, but has got a toilet, and there is in fact a proper pull-out shower, so it does act as a full wet room. Just pop that back. Doesn't particularly want to go one-handed. There we go. So here we can see this has got a single engine fitted, and this is 350 horsepower?
Yes.
Okay, but there is space for two.
Yes, there's space for two 300 V8s
Right.
from Mercury, and you can also fit in electric engine from 260 kilowatt to up to 460 kilowatt.
460 kilowatt,
Yes.
which is over 500 horsepower, no?
That's correct.
And do you know what kind of speed that will be doing?
We will most likely be looking at about 50 knots.
50 knots in an electric boat?
Yeah.
And how big a battery do you need for that?
A big one.
Okay.
So that goes with a 234 kilowatt hour battery, which is, that's probably more than 2 Teslas.
Wow. But still, at full whack, that's only going to last half an hour or something?
Yeah, so that's the beauty of electric engines. They're very, very mathematical. So
Yeah.
if you divide that, that's about half an hour at full whack.
But obviously the idea is you're not going to be going at 50 knots the whole time.
No, exactly. And I think with that battery capacity, you will be able to go about 2 hours at planing speed.
Okay.
So you can get most of your sailing needs done by that.
Okay, so running at 20 knots for 2 hours, so you should have a range of 40 nautical miles or so.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. So you can certainly get very strong performance and a useful cruising range.
Yes.
Brilliant. And what does that do to the price? Because this, the starting price with, is this the entry-level engine?
This is the entry-level engine, which is 169,000.
So 169,000 euros ex-tax.
Ex-tax.
And what would it cost if you go the full beans on the electric motor and battery?
You will be looking just over 300,000 euros.
Okay.
So and the majority would probably be the batteries in that extent.
Actually, that's, to be honest, that's not as much as I thought it might be, because batteries are notoriously expensive.
They are.
Yeah.
We do see that the battery prices are dropping around 20%.
Yeah.
So very, very soon we will be having more accessible pricing for these configurations.
Excellent. And when you have the electric engine, that just links up to a conventional stern drive?
No.
No? Okay.
We've developed we're proud of the eDrive system we've developed with our German partner. So we'll link it up with the Bravo 3X3 drive.
Okay.
A stern drive, so you can have great maneuverability, turn the way you want to turn, and tilt the engine up.
So it's a single motor?
It's a single motor.
Yep.
With the
single Bravo 3 stern drive.
Yes.
Nice. So you can have an eco-friendly boat, but still have all the performance you could possibly need.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Excellent. Thank you very much for showing me around the boat.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your time.
You too.
Thanks. So I hope you've enjoyed this very rapid tour of the Rand 30 Escape. One of the more versatile boats with every possible engine option you could wish for, from petrol to diesel to electric. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notifications link so you can be alerted when any new videos are released. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.